Hi everyone, thanks for coming back to beginning band worksheet number 2. So in this worksheet we have a combination of 5 different notes. So we have our first 3 notes from worksheet 1, our D, our C, and our B flat. And then we're adding our other 2 notes, our E flat and our F. Now one thing that I want you to notice is if we see our notes going up, it's like a ladder or a staircase. So if we start at B, what's the letter right after B? C, D, E, and F. So it's just like the alphabet. Now what's the alphabet going backwards? F, E, D. The music's having us skip one note, and then we're going to end on B flat right here, okay? So that's our pattern. Now let's go over our 2 new notes right here. We already know a D. That's the one with lots of fingers. We wave our 2 fingers that we're not going to push down. Except for E flat, we are going to put that pinky down. So E flat is just D with our pinky down. And our F is a really fun note for us. We're going to put our thumb down, 1, 2, 3, 4, and our pinky. So again, F is our thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, and our pinky. So B flat, C, D, E flat, F. We know a whole note gets how many taps? 4. And we're going to try to breathe every 2 measures. Even though there's not a breath mark right there, let's use that as our standard. So here we go. We're going to start our metronome. Let's bump it up to 80 beats per minute. Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Very good. If that was a little bit too fast, you can go ahead and slow your metronome down, but we're going to go ahead and keep on with that tempo. Let's move on to line number 2. Let's look at our pattern. Do we start on our low note B flat or our high note F? If you answered high note F, you're correct. So let's practice switching between our 2 new notes. F is thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, and pinky. And then we're going to watch our fingers as we switch to E flat. And we're only moving 3 fingers, 2 on the bottom and 1 on the top. F, E flat, F, E flat. Let's try to play it. Line number 2, here we go. Breathe on what count? 4. 1, 2, 3. Now make sure on all these whole notes, like I know we're at the end of the line, but make sure that we keep our sound going all the way to beat 1. Okay, here we go. Number 3. Number 3 is one of my favorites because I like figuring out the patterns of our lines. So what pattern do we see? I'll give you all a little bit of time. Do we see that right here? Every other note is the exact same note. And what note is that? B flat. It's on the B line. Every good boy. There's a flat sign right in front of it, so that makes it a B flat. So here we go, line number 3. We're going to tap our foot. I know you might be sitting down, but if you want to try standing up, just like I am, you can go ahead and do that. Here we go. We're still going to tap our foot. 1, 2, 3. if we go to line number 4, line number 4 is kind of the opposite as line number 3. We're focusing on our high note. And what's our high note right here? Every good boy deserves fudge. That would be an F. So let's do our finger switches. F, thumb, 1, 2, 3, 4, pinky. F, E flat, back up to F, D, back up to F, C, back up to F, and then B flat. Okay, let's try playing it. Here we go. Breathe on 4. 1, 2, 3. Number 5. We're still incorporating all 5 notes, but what do we have right here? Is that a whole rest or a quarter rest? If you answered quarter rest, you are correct. Now, what count is that quarter rest on? 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'll hear a beat on the metronome. You're going to tap your foot once, and then I also want you to try saying 4 in your head. So then that way, we have all 3 checks. We will not play on beat 4 right there. Okay? So let's try it. Line number 5. Tap your foot. 1, 2, 3. Did you play on beat 4? If you did, I suggest go back and redo the line at a slower tempo. If you didn't, we can go on. Here we go. Let's go to line number 5. Line number 5, we're moving our fingers a little bit faster, starting on our high note. And one thing that we can do is just try identifying the notes pretty quickly. So F, E flat, D, C, B flat, lots of them, C, D, E flat, F, B flat. Okay, let's start playing. Number 6. 1, 2, 3. Now, one thing that you might have noticed, I'm not breathing every 2 measures. By this time, I think you can try to make our breath last for 4 whole measures, okay? So for this one, let's try to make our breath, we can breathe in between those rests right there. Let's try it. Line number 7. And for 7 and 8, we're actually going to combine them and do it together. So once we finish right here, we're going to snake all the way back around to line number 8. Okay, let's try that. 7 and 8 together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. do on that? Let's move on to line 9. Here we go. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Here we go, line number 10. So this one, we're combining our half notes. Our half notes right here, which get 2 taps of our foot. And this is a half rest. So if a half note gets 2 taps of our foot, a half note also gets how many taps? Correct, 2. So this is on beats 1 and 2, and this is on beat 3 and 4. So let's play line number 10. Ready? 1, let's tap our foot. 1, 2, 3. Three. Very good. How did we do on that worksheet? I'll see you back for worksheet number 3. Thanks.